All right, I'm not sure how many of these you've seen, but let's get on to the flyers. Flyers themselves, visually on the front, should be pretty simple. The idea is basically getting where you fold this in the middle, and there's a front, which you open up this way. This is simple. This will actually have a visual like this. This is, not quite as good, but this is definitely very workable. This is a little bit more busy for the front. This, they actually glued all sorts of stuff on. And actually, let me stick with that for a second. This, as you'll see, we're going to look at the better ones. This one, if you literally left this off at someone's mailbox, they're going to have a problem, or they pick it up wherever you're doing a political rally or something along those lines. This is all glued together. You don't have to go there. Obviously, my flag just disappeared. What you want basically is something in the computer, and if you have Word, which we have at the school, one of you should be able to have it at a computer at home. The most current version, and certainly I think a couple versions back, Microsoft Word actually has a publisher section in it, and you can actually publish flyers. So they actually embed that in there, so you can actually, most of you have the software to create these things. The first one I showed you, Anthony Gray, Vote Gray. They actually have the emblem, they have a picture of the guy, so if you actually saw him in the street, you know who it is. Speak Up and Heard, so the actual quote that the party likes to get out there is on here too. The voice of the people is really actually what it is. What this should be gone, and the voice of the people I know actually goes with this because I'm sorry, that is the name of the party, so actually they did all right. But then the party itself actually should still be switched because it should be large for everybody to see. If you open it up, you will see that Gray's platform, I guess like Obama's platform, so it's a personal thing. These are all the things that if he was president that he would stand for. And you see that with the color that they actually red and blue this back and forth to the effect that you can see that you've changed up. So that you have to guess through it. It shouldn't be quite that way, but certainly a way you can do it. And all the different policies that everybody in the group is doing should be reflected in here. At some point after the week and a half mark, everybody should be able to do at least a paragraph of whatever their political platform is and get to the heart of it, and that can go in here. In the back, there's not enough information actually. They put the icon still in here, which is really, really good, but the social media person should be, whoever's doing this needs from the social media person to get the Facebook and the not Tumblr, but you can use that too, Twitter and other kinds of websites for the social media, and put all the addresses here. You might as well use 300 Highland Avenue as the address for the political party and give the number. This particular one, again, good. They put the president in there. They did a much better job of delineating between the different policies right here. So there's no doubt. Here's the policy, and here's a breakdown of exactly what they're trying to accomplish if they get elected. You get some Politicians for a Better America. They made this more of a book feel, a pamphlet feel, and they put more graphics in the middle of it, and this is totally acceptable, except that they would need to have more of the information how to find them and the very, very basis right here. As you can tell from those, I'm looking for something simple that draws you in. The people would be excited to take another step and look inside. To me, this is a real one. This is a little busy. You've got all these small words in the front. You've got the pictures. That's nice. Now, their intent was a little different because they were trying to bring to light everybody that was running for all the offices that particular year. But they have the address right there. You wouldn't necessarily do this. Maybe you might want to do this with an image reflecting each one of the policies that you actually want to do. All right? But make it simple. This is kind of a mailer, but really is more of a flyer. Again, for the flyer, don't start, printing out things and start gluing them to this. You have the capability in school, and most of you have the capability at home to create the other ones I just showed you, and it could be easily printed off. And it turns out that no one has a color printer. That's not going to affect your grade. All right. I just want to see the design is good. I want to see that you understand that you're trying to market this and that you're trying to bring in the information from everybody else in the group. And you're doing it in a way that shows that you've used some common sense in trying to sell yourself.